Most dog owners have no idea what's actually happened inside the brands sitting in their pantry right now. We investigated 10 of the biggest dog food brands in America. Federal recalls, class action lawsuits, a euthanasia drug found in sealed cans, one brand tied to over 100 confirmed dog deaths in a single recall. Here's what nobody's telling you at the pet store shelf. Some of the worst offenders aren't the cheap ones. They're the brands with the vet endorsement on the bag, the ones people pay a premium for, specifically because they trust the name. We're counting down all 10, from concerning to genuinely alarming, and finishing with the 3 that have actually earned their reputation. Let's get into it. Number 10. Rachael Ray Nutrish. This is the celebrity-branded bag that built its identity on being made with real ingredients you can trust. Warm packaging, a recognized... It reads like the opposite of an industrial pet food operation. Nutrish is owned by J.M. Smucker through its Big Heart Pet Brands division, acquired in 2015 for nearly $6 billion. Same corporate infrastructure behind Meow Mix and Milkbone. When the FDA published its June 2019 update on canine dilated cardiomyopathy, a heart condition linked to certain grain-free diets, the FDA was careful to say the data showed a correlation, not proof of causation, and Smucker has stood by its formulas.
But the pattern the agency flagged was specific. More than 90% of the reported diets were grain-free. And the overwhelming major
dilated cardiomyopathy causes the heart muscle to stretch and weaken until it can no longer pump blood effectively, and it can progress in senescence. Large and giant breeds are already predisposed to it genetically, which means a diet-linked trigger on top of that predisposition compounds. The Rescue Foundation story is real. So is the case count. Number 9. Merrick. The premium bag with the paw print and the promise of small batch, Texas-grown quality. Merrick spent years positioning itself as the boutique alternative to mass-market kibble, the brand serious dog owners graduate to once they... It is owned by Nestlé Purina, the second largest pet food company on the planet. Acquired in 2015. Same global supply chain, same industrial-scale sourcing infrastructure as Purina's mainstream lines, wrapped in artisan branding. Merrick appeared on the FDA's 2019 DCM brand list with 16 separate case reports, tied for the 9th highest count among all brands. Pour a bowl and the kibble looks and smells identical to a dozen other boutique bags on the same shelf. Uniform pellets, the same Rendelians.
The boutique image and the corporate ownership behind it are not contradictions. They're the entire business model at that price point. You are paying extra for a story about a small company that stopped being one a decade ago.
Number 8. Blue Buffalo. The wolf on the bag. The entire True Blue promise. No chicken or poultry byproduct meals. No corn, wheat, or soy. No artificial anything. It became one of the fastest-growing pet food brands in America by explicitly telling shoppers it was cleaner than what big-name companies. In 2014, Nestlé Purina sued Blue Buffalo for false advertising after independent testing found poultry byproduct meal in 9 out of 10. Blue Buffalo's own CEO initially called the claim voodoo science, and told customers the accusation was outrageous.
A year later, in a federal court filing, Blue Buffalo admitted that a substantial and material portion of its pet food sold to consumers.
Blue Buffalo paid $32 million to settle the resulting class action, and separately sued its own ingredient broker to recoup. Separately, Blue Buffalo also appeared on the FDA's 2019 DCEM list, with 31 reported cases, the sixth highest count of any brand now. Blue Buffalo is now owned by General Mills, which acquired it in 2018 for $8 billion, folding a brand that built its entire item.
The wolf on the bag is selling a promise the company already admitted, under oath, that it didn't keep. Number 7. Diamond Pet Foods. Most owners have never heard the name, because Diamond doesn't sell food under its own label to most shooters. It manufactures for dozens of other brands, the kind of arrangement that lets a private label bag look like an independent company on the Mallion. In 2012, a Diamond-operated facility in South Carolina triggered a nationwide recall after salmonella contamination was traced to dry dog muck. The recall eventually covered products sold under more than 17 different brand names, including store and specialty labels that